Welcome back. It is time to start with some Week 12 picks. We're a little late this week, but we've got our Week 12 picks for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But first, we got to own up. We were awful last week, and it's time to own how bad we were. Last week's early week video was a disaster. It's just been a rough couple weeks. We've made some adjustments, but let's just own it right now. We start off Bowling Green, Central Michigan over 48, Miami, Ohio minus 11, Western Michigan money line, App State money line, Iowa minus 5.5. All losses. New Mexico, San Diego State under 66.5, Florida, Texas over 47, both wins. Syracuse money line, Navy USF over 56.5, and Minnesota minus 6, all losses. Army minus 4 gets us a win. Indiana minus 14.5 was a loss. Ole Miss money line's a win. Louisiana minus 14.5 is a win. Alabama LSU over 58.5 is a loss. It was a 5 and 10 week, down 5.02 units. Brings us to just under 500, 95, 96 and 4, down about 7.5 units. Time to get it back, and we start with some action Tuesday night. Ball State and Buffalo. Buffalo has hit the over in 6 straight games, and that coincides with their offense playing better. Further, when the offense has struggled, the defense has given up a ton. The over in Ball State games this year is 7-1-1. Their defense is 129th in the nation in opponent points per game. I think we're going to see Buffalo score. I think we're going to see some Ball State points. Give me the over 54.5, minus 105 on MGM. We also have Central Michigan and Toledo tonight. Central Michigan struggled this year. They've lost 4 straight games. They've covered just 3 times this year. They have struggled on defense and seen the over hit in 6 of 9 games this year. Toledo's seen the over hit in 4 of the last 5. The only 2 misses this past year were against a strong NIU defense and then a total that was well into the 60s. So another one. I like the over. Give me the over 51.5, minus 105 on MGM. Wednesday, we got Kent State and Miami, Ohio. Kent State's lost every game this year, but they are 2-7 against the spread. They've also seen the over cash 4 of 8 times this year, 4 of 9 times this year. Miami, Ohio, 4-5 against the spread, covering in 3 of their last 4. Still, the over's 4-0-1 in the last 5 games as the offense has improved. With that weak Kent State defense, Miami, Ohio should score plenty. Kent State has given up over 50 points in 5 games this year while giving up over 35 in all but 2 games. This is a massive spread in this game. It's a 30-point spread. The best play is going to be on the total. Take the over. Over 45.5, minus 109 on Bet Rivers. Moving to Akron and Northern Illinois. Akron has just won twice this year. They've covered in just 3 games. They're 2-3 against the spread in conference play, but they have not covered in conference play on the road this year. Northern Illinois, beautiful story when they beat Notre Dame, but just 4-5 against the spread this year, while only covering 2 of 5 conference games. Still, while the Northern Illinois offense has struggled this year, they have shown they can put up points. In games Ethan Hampton has played, they have scored over 33 points in 2 of the last 3. They will score well in this one. The defense is going to shut down Akron. Take Northern Illinois minus 14.5, minus 110 on Fanatics. And we're going to finish up with ECU and Tulsa on Thursday night. East Carolina seeing the overcash in 4 straight and 5 of 9 overall. This is as their offense has improved in the last 2 games. Meanwhile, Tulsa seeing the overhit in 4 of the last 5. East Carolina scoring 31.3 points per game and facing a defense that struggled this year. They were able to score 56 against a bad Temple defense, and the Temple defense ranks a little bit better than Tulsa. Tulsa struggling to score, scoring 21 or fewer points in 4 of their last 5 games. The trending pick here would be the over, but this one keeps creeping up, and now it's just too high. Take the under 62.5, minus 115 on MGM. Let's recap. We got Ball State Buffalo over 54.5, Central Michigan Toledo over 51.5, Kent State Miami Ohio over 45.5, Northern Illinois minus 14.5, and ECU Tulsa under 62.5. If you like this content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share it with your friends. We will be back on Thursday with our picks for Friday and Saturday. See you then.